It's been really surreal working on a Ghostbusters movie because Ghostbusters is literally my favorite thing in the world that's not like a human being or an animal. It was my first favorite movie. I've seen it so many times. I've seen all the Ghostbusters movies so many times. I've seen the entire animated series. So I'm a massive, massive, massive Ghostbusters fan. And so it's been really surreal. You know, in the beginning, I wanted to you try and pretend it's not Ghostbusters because you get too nervous, but then you're doing a scene with Ray Stantz and it becomes very hard to ignore that it's Ghostbusters. They're all so good, and they're lovely people and wonderful to work with, but when you do a scene with them, every line they say feels iconic. It's a real privilege to be the first person in the world to see Ghostbusters say something new. It's very reverential to the original ones and really understands what makes them great, but also isn't afraid to go new places with them. This new one, the story, is completely unlike any story we've seen in a Ghostbusters film, but it still very much feels Ghostbusters. What's great about Ghostbusters is that it's always been a story about underdogs, and they have to take on a very, very real threat. They're the only ones who can take on this threat. However, that doesn't mean that they're prepared to take on this threat. And they're always discounted.